Hey there, glad you're with us. This is Ranked Seasons Baseball on MLB The Show. Let's take a glance at the starting lineups for this matchup. First pitch is almost here. Let me tell you something. This mode stresses me out. Luis Severino on the hill and starting in Ranked Seasons. Lots of talented cards to go against in this lineup, and they're capable of testing pitchers in a variety of ways. Need to be effective in this one. Ken Griffey Jr. in the box, and we're ready to go from Petco Park.
Number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
This ranked season matchup begins with a strike. Hit on the ground to second. Mazeroski. Throw to Olsen for the out. Now at the plate, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Misses the zone with the first pitch. Hits it hard to third. Long throw to first. 2 away. Next to the plate, Ketel Marte.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
The 0-1. Cleared the hips early. Crushes one deep. Gone. A Ranked Seasons home run. And they take the lead. Carlos Santana comes to the plate now following the solo home run. Fly ball to center. Crow Armstrong on the move. Makes the play, and that's out number 3. The play is score a run in the frame, and now they're ahead. Bill Mazeroski ready to go.
Tonight, second baseman, number 9, Bill Mazeroski.
Starts with the ball. You saw where that was headed and shut it down. Goes back to the slider. No dice. The 3-2. Popped up right side. Marte moves under it. Puts it away for the out. Here's the dynamic Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr.
Opens with a strike. On the ground is short. Rafaela handles the chance. 2 gone now. Now the first baseman, Matt Olson. No, thank you. Can't connect with Peralta's pitch. Off speed, out of the zone. Tough pitch to hit. Still breathing. 1-2, the pitch. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, catcher.
Next is the cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh. That's in the dirt. Ball and a strike now as the runner holds. One ball and 2 strikes, the count. They ring him up right away. He went around. So we head to the second. Stay tuned. Back here in a 1-run game, Roman Anthony leads off the inning. And gets wood to it, but foul. Anthony waits. Hits it foul. The 0-2. Goes with the fastball, but misses. Goes back to the four-seamer. And they start the frame with the strikeout. Here's Mookie Betts. Early swing, foul. The 0-1 now. In the air, out to center. Racing, makes the catch. Chipper Jones is the batter now. Ground ball up the middle, and that's into center for a base hit. Will Smith in the box with a runner on first. Pickoff attempt. Close play there.
He's in.
Smith has to step out of the way for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Ground ball to third. Boggs fires across the diamond. Out number 3. The Jokers wrap up the inning without allowing any runs. And it remains a 1-run battle. Pete Crow Armstrong hits leadoff this frame. Can't connect with the off-speed pitch that missed the zone. Not going to do it. Swung on and lifted to center. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And one away. So now the DH spot, Travis Hafner. You didn't even flinch. Swing and a miss. He was out in front. Misses the plate. Swings and drills one. I don't think this one is catchable. Forget about it. It's a ranked rocket. That's exactly the type of swing you want to see out of your designated hitter. Fernando Tatis. Jr. hopes to keep the momentum going after the game-tying homer. Starts the at-bat with a ball. Swing and a miss. He was late. Goes with the fastball for a strike. Stays alive. Kicks and delivers. Not finished yet. Tatis retired. Max Clark deals himself into the box. Found the barrel. Griffey sprinting towards it. Makes the catch. That's the third out. The Jokers score a run in the inning, and we're level in this one. Back here in San Diego, California. Cedar Rafaela ready to roll. If he gets on base, he's going to drive you nuts. Bashes one deep. It's going to fly out of here. Gone. Home run. Not wasting any time settling into the at-bat. Instead, takes a healthy cut on the first pitch and sends it out. Ken Griffey Jr. comes to the plate after the leadoff homer. Grounded foul. Junior waits. Misses the zone for a ball. Swings and lifts one to right. Brings it in. That's out number one. Ronald Acuna Jr. steps up as a parallel three card. Grounded to third his first time up. Swings, puts it on the ground to third. And that's just foul. Here's the 0-1. On the ground, and it squirts through the infield. And they pick up their second hit of the inning. Marte now. He delivers power from one side and high contact from the other. And there goes Acuna. Throws one in the dirt. Locked at the plate. There's no throw. That's a stolen base. Play is one out, one on. Goes to second. He scrambles back. Takes a lead with one gone. Slows it down with a change, but misses the plate. A firm no from the umpire. Not cool. Too far inside. That's ball four. Carlos Santana up now with two runners on base. Looking back at his first at bat. That's right, he flew out to center field. And he just beats the throw. Santana hammers one foul. Throws to second. That was close. The pitch. That doesn't catch the zone. That's the kind you just shake your head at. We'll do it again. Santana steps out to reset. An important strikeout for the World Baseball Classic card. Roman Anthony ready to hit. Cruising in the slow lane. Misses the cutter. Strike 3 and strikeout number 3. Stick around. More Diamond Dynasty action coming up. Wade Boggs gets the inning going with his team down a run. Diamond grade quality right here. And gets a piece, but foul. Here comes the 0-1. And that one moves his feet. Ground ball to the right side. A base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Next up for the Joker.
Bill Mazeroski at the dish with a runner on first.
Mazeroski.
Fights it off. And the pitch. A swing-free zone. Swings. It's a ground ball up the middle. Underhanded. There's one. Over to first. Safe. Bobby Witt Jr., the next card off the deck. He's 0 for 1 so far today. First pitch strike. Setting the tone early today. Goes back to the slider, and it's 0-2. One more time. Keeps battling. Hangs in there. Runner breaks, and it's a great jump. Ground ball up the middle. Into the outfield, base hit. Mazeroski headed for third. Now they have runners at the corners after that one-out single.
Next up for the Joker.
Stepping in, Matt Olson. Hit on the ground, foul ball. Here's the pitch. There goes the runner. Ground ball hit to Ketel Marte. They get one. Safe. He beat it. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job keeping the pitch close. That saved an important run. That one ran inside, almost got it. Swings. It's a ground ball to short. That ends the inning as they avoid more runs from scoring in the frame. We've played 3, and now we're all tied up. Mookie Betts leads off the top of the 4th.
Mookie Betts.
First pitch misses. Yeah, that's Phil. That's not a bad mix. The sweeper misses for a ball. Express shipping. No signature required. Still alive at the plate. The wind of the pitch. In the air to left center. Hauls it in for the out. Chipper Jones shuffles into the box. Single to center his first time up. So that's how we're starting this at bat. That's the fastball.
That's inside.
Relying on that pitch more than any other. Hey. 2-1 is the count now. Misses the plate with the sweeper. Chipper Jones takes ball 4 and heads to first with a walk.
Next for the player, catcher
Will Smith now at the plate. Not so fast, my friend. Paint. Whatever, Blue.
That's just out.
Extends the at-bat. Jones, the runner at first with 1 gone.
Yep,
goes with the
out.
sweeper. Used for the 3rd time in this AB. The count is full after starting the AB 0-2. Swung on, and this one is smacked. Over the wall. It's a ranked season's rocket, and that makes it 3 home runs in the game for this squad. Ceddanne Rafaela digs in at the plate after the 2-run homer. Oh, 1 the count. Swing and a ball popped up. This one a mile high. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Ken Griffey Jr. is next to the plate.
Center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Swings, it's a ground ball to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Ronald Acuna Jr. in the box with a runner on first. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Swung on, and Acuna rips one. Drifting back is Tatis. Out of here for a home run. Wasted absolutely no time in that at bat. Swinging at the first pitch. You can't draw it up any better. Marte digs in, looking to order another round of what Ronald Acuna Jr. just had. Doesn't connect. He was late. The pitch count continues to climb this inning. Keeps the lights on. The 0-2 now. Swings, puts it on the ground to second. Gloves it on the dive. To first, it short hops him, but a nice pick for out number 3. Back in a flat. Stay tuned for more DD. Welcome back. 4 runs separating these 2 teams at the moment. Pete Crow Armstrong, the first to hit this inning, 0 for 1 on the day. That's a strike to start this AB. Falls behind 0-2 after seeing consecutive curveballs. Curve after curve. The leadoff hitter is retired with the strikeout. Travis Hafner shuffles to the plate. First pitch misses for a ball. 1-1 the count. Kicks and delivers. Santana handles. Steps on the bag at first for the out. Fernando Tatis Jr. strides to the plate. 0 for 1. Popped up in foul ground to the catcher his last time up. Went with the slider, and it's a strike. That was close. Read that pitch like a pro. Misses the zone and still gets into chase. Swings. It's a ground ball to third. Inning over. We head to the 5th. More to come in the world of DD after this. Back here in San Diego, Luis Severino back on the bump here in the 5th. Fouls it off. Off the plate, that's a ball. Swings and lifts one to center. Crow Armstrong under this one. Routine fly ball, puts it away. In the box, Roman Anthony. Rough start for him at the plate. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. A swing and a soft liner, and that's a foul ball. Roman ready. That's strike 2, and a pitch that you could throw again here. Misses the zone. Out of the zone for a ball. Hit hard to right field. Going back, but this ball is carrying. Got it. Climbs the wall and steals a home run. Mookie Betts up now. First pitch is off the plate. Play-ins. 2 down, nobody on. Lifted in the air to right. Hauls it in. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Severino doesn't cough any up. It was a whole lot of nothing, and it's still a 4-run game. Max Clark bats first this inning. Still looking for a hit. 0 for 1 after flying out to center. Delivers a strike with a fastball. Two strikes and no balls. And Smith throws out the runner. It's a strikeout. Wade Boggs digs in. That'll be foul. The pitch. I didn't much like it either. And fights it off. Here comes a 1-2. fouls off that slider to stay alive. The 1-2. And it finds its way through for a hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away.
Next up for the Joker,
Bill Mazeroski strolls to the plate. Hitless so far, but the law of averages says you're due for at least a loud foul ball this time around. There's one. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. Peralta wraps it up without allowing any runs to score. Chipper Jones leading things off with a 4-run cushion.
Chipper Jones.
He dodges the fastball. Started to swing, and they call it a swing. The 1-1. Oh, that's silky. Down for a base knock, and a win for the last ride collection. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Smitty up now. Jays fans, look away. Cutter misses the target. Swing and a drive. This could be home run number 2. Look at it go. It's way out of here. Gone. A multi-home run game performance. Absolutely locked in at the plate in this one. Ceddanne Rafaela steps up with nobody on. Infield on their toes. Got to get the ball to first quickly against this speed. That's a ball. Went with the changeup. That's a strike in spirit. Misses the plate for a ball. Out of the zone, and that's a free pass. Ken Griffey Jr. at the dish with a runner on first. Runner on the go, trying to take second. Tag save, stolen base. The pitch to the kid. Now a pop-up to the infield. Mazeroski gets there. He's under it. Makes the grab, one down. Ronald Acuna Jr. struts to the plate with boosted attributes as a parallel 3 car. Pickoff move to second. He's back. There goes the runner.
Ball, that's out.
Throw bounces in, and he's safe. Players with a runner at third. That's a strike with a well-placed cutter. Just a little trouble with this one behind the plate. Runner holds tight. Count moves to 2-2. Steps out of the box. Rafaela takes a lead at third with one away. Got it by him for the K. Next to swing it here in this ranked season matchup, Ketel Marte. Now a screamer into the outfield. This one looks like trouble. The run scores from third, and it's 9-2. In safely, it's a double and his second hit.
First baseman
Carlos Santana comes to the plate following the RBI double. The Players have plated 3 so far this inning. Throws over, he gets back in. Didn't get the call. Ruled the ball. Looked good from here, though. Slider, strike 3, and that's the inning. So they send 7 batters to the plate, and now it's a 7-run game. Bobby Witt Jr. gets us going in this frame. A diamond tier threat. Roki Sasaki takes the rubber to start the bottom of the 6th. So we have a postseason series card getting ready to go to work. Witt up to bat next and lays off for a ball. Delivers a ball. Blasts the fastball across the zone. This one smashed down the right field line. And that drops foul. Score update, we're good. Strikes out the first batter he sees in this one. Now at the plate, Matt Olson. Count is 0-1. Another offering of the blowtorch. In the dirt, blocked. 2 away after the drop third strike. Cal Raleigh strolls to the plate. Still without a hit, but I have faith in you here. Foul ball. 0-1 fired. Wow. Good thing there's no birds here. Skips up some dust. Ground ball to second. Marte fields it cleanly. Gets him easily, and it ends the inning. The Players produce a nice, clean shutout inning. And it's still a 7-run game. Welcome back to beautiful Petco Park. Roman Anthony steps to the box to start the 7th. Early bird special. On a line. Puts it away for the out. Mookie Betts freshly dealt to the plate. Swing misses the cutter. That's a stingy call. Foul ball. Betts heads back with a strikeout. Next to hit, Chipper Jones.
Chipper Jones.
Line drive, slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Will Smith in the box with a runner on first. Misses the zone with a slider. Just off.
Ball 2.
Places a cutter for a strike. That's in the dirt. No advance, 3 balls and a strike. Jones, the runner at first with 2 gone. And hits one on the ground. Foul ball. Kicks and delivers. Lifted in the air to right center. Crow Armstrong moving to the left. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. It's stretch time from America's finest city, San Diego. Don't go away. The best is yet to come. Back here in a 7-run game. Congratulations on not quitting. Crow Armstrong leads off with his team playing from behind. Jack Dreyer, the new pitcher here in the bottom half of the 7th. Crow Armstrong tried to check his swing there, but it went around. On the ground right side, Santana. And he handles it himself for the out. Travis Hafner shuffles to the plate for his next at bat. Swung on and lifted to left center. Anthony trying to get to it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And 2 away. Here's Fernando Tatis Jr.
New Jersey, right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Left side, but foul. Oh, 1. The pitch. Late with the swing there. Swings. Wait, did he go? And they rule it a ball. It's the curveball that misses. Swings. It's a ground ball to short. Rafaela over to pick it up. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. 7 innings complete. Stepping aside now for a moment. We'll be back before you know it. Ceddanne Rafaela gets us going this inning. Swings, ground ball, hit hard up the middle. Sneaks through the infield. That's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over. Ken Griffey Jr. at the dish with a runner on first. Runner on the go. Ground ball to first. That's out number 1. And in steps the former MVP, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Great pitch. Throw to second. He's safe. Rafaela leads off second with 1 gone. Base hit. Here's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. Here's the pitch, and both runners are on the move. Throw is late. He's safe. It's a double steal. And the 0-1. Ground ball to short. Witt handles the chance. Out on the off-balance throw. But a run does come in to score. Carlos Santana ready to swing it with a runner on second. Runner takes off for third. On the ground to third. And foul ball. Santana waits. Runner on the go again. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with a stolen base. The pitch to Santana. Players with a runner aboard. In the dirt, but kept close. Raleigh whips it to first. Throw is in time, and it's a 2-3 strikeout to end the inning. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. 8 runs separating these two teams at the moment. Max Clark gets the inning going with his team down big. Goes foul. 0-1 on the way. That one finds its way through. Wade Boggs is the next to hit. Hit on the ground to first. Fires to second. There's one. Return throw to first. And that's 2. Bill Mazeroski thought he would have someone on base here. Instead, they're empty with 2 away. No contact with the off-speed pitch off the plate. Ground ball to the left side. Over to first. That ends the frame. 9th inning coming up from Petco Park. Hang tight. More Diamond Dynasty baseball headed your way. Nice to have you with us here in downtown San Diego for some more ranked seasons action. Roman Anthony leads us off. Tough day at the plate. Hopefully not playing his way out of the deck. Into center field. That falls for a hit. Mookie Betts stands ready, and this is a parallel 3 version of the card. Runner takes off with a great jump. Safe. That's an easy stolen base. As for the score, hey, I appreciate that you haven't quit. Ground ball up the middle for a base hit, and this could score the run from second. Run comes in from second, and it's 11-2. Chipper Jones next to hit after the RBI single. A fun day at the plate for this card. Fouls it. Mookie might go in this spot. Gets down. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Will Smith up now with 2 runners on base. Okay, we'll skip the pleasantries. Swings. It's a ground ball to third. Keeps it fair. Betts coming home. He scores easily, and the tag gets him. Now it's the shortstop, Ceddanne Rafaela. You don't want to see this guy on base. He'll just keep you busy. Swing and a ball lined left field. Snags it for the second out. Ken Griffey Jr. up next to the dish.
Center fielder Ken Griffey Jr.
Went with the cutter. Not uncommon for him to start an at-bat with that pitch. Broken bat, and it's popped up. With handles, that's the inning. The Players play 2 runs in the frame, and it's a double-digit lead. This is it. Last call for you, amigo. Down big, but it's not over until we see main menu. Devin Williams takes the mound with 3 outs to go in this ranked season matchup. Witt at the plate now. That's ball 1. Right on the edge, but not the pitch you wanted. Strike. The count is 2-2. In the air, headed to center. Griffey waiting for it. Takes it in for the out. Now we see Matt Olson. First pitch of the ball. Never want to swing at that. Good for a strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Devin Williams picks up the strikeout. Down to the last out at Petco Park. Catches a piece. And that one almost got him. Goes back to the cutter. One pitch away from a win. Different zip code. Strike three. Ball game. The Jokers come away with a loss in Diamond Dynasty. Just wasn't their day. Don't sweat it. Happens to everyone. So that does it for us here. For our entire crew here at MLB The Show, I'm Robert Flores. Thanks for playing Ranked Season Baseball. Talk soon.